What's going on, y'all? It's Big Facts again, coming at you with another video. So this is just in, the news had broke maybe a day or two ago now that a 28-year-old male was stabbed to death over the new, or should I say, the re-release of the Popeyes chicken sandwich sensation. Now, this is definitely a shame on Black people and not just a society at large. I mean, the reason why I say it's a shame more so on Black people is because, one, Black people in America are already aware of the stereotype that lingers on. Now, this is why I say don't give your enemy ammo to use against you. And this is just, again, another tactic or another way that the white supremacist, or whatever you want to call them, or other groups that speak down upon Black people, you're just giving them more ammo. This is just something for them to pinpoint and attach and say, see, like we said, they're coons. They'll do anything for some chicken. And this is a sheer example of it. Now, why would somebody have to die? Tell me, what is so important that somebody has to die? And now there was a video circulating on Twitter about a lady ruining her car because she wants to cut in line in Popeyes to be able to get her chicken sandwich. You don't see this in any other community. You don't see this. Now, people want to talk about in a couple weeks, people are going to start swinging, fighting for TVs and stuff. That's the next thing. That's what Black people may toss. But remember, those same people lining up for them TVs are fighting, or once again, who? Black people. Yeah, whites and Hispanics, they get in there, and Asians too. They go in there and fight for their TVs. But who's making the big commotion? Who's making the bigger scene? Who's out yelling world star? It's Black people. Again, folks, do not give your enemies ammo to use against you. This is what you're handing them, ammo. Right now, every other group that want to talk about Black people, they have a fully loaded clip with extra rounds to go at Black people. Because of this hype sensation that they have to follow the trend and be followers rather than the leaders that God had ordained them to be. And it's got to stop. It really has got to stop. Because if you look at these Popeyes chicken, these Popeyes establishments, these franchises, hardly any of them are owned by Black people. Now, I can understand and respect it. It's like, hey, we're rushing to put money into Black communities. But how many of these Popeye franchises are owned by Black people? The number is very low. Very, very low. I mean, I just cannot continue to stress upon this. And then in the video of the lady ruining the car, you see all the young youth standing around there, eating the chicken, laughing, agreeing that, oh yeah, the chicken is to die for. It's worth getting and all that. It's ridiculous. I mean, this is just nothing but sheer embarrassment onto the Black community. And really, I hope things do change. I really do hope things change. But at this point, right now, Black America, man, they're on life support. They are on life support. I don't want to say that they're dead, but they are on life support. This is exactly the reason why a lot of other ethnic groups, older generations, do not want their kids, to marry into Black community homes. And it's not because necessarily, it's a racial thing. It's because you're Black. Not to say that there aren't racists out there. Yes, there are some racists out there that just don't like Black people for whatever reason that they have. They just have this dumbass superiority complex. But more so, they're upset because the behavior, not the looks or the appearance, but because of the behavior, the non-cultured behavior, which is what they do not want to impart into their communities. Because their communities have been successful by their culture and what they have practiced, and they don't want to lose that. Nobody wants to be on a losing team. And when it looks to the family construct, yes, Black people are losing. They are losing. And they can do a hell of a lot better than to be fighting for chicken, fighting for TVs, killing each other for Jordans. Instead, they need to be setting trends and helping to have that same craze mania over black establishments. That would then spur the interest of other groups. And then whenever you come out and you want to critique Black America, oh, here comes some, sensitive ass liberal black woman or beta male simp liberal black man that wants to come out here and say, well, other cultures do it too. Other people do it too. No, they don't. Stop lying. Stop capping, man. And just be able to call a spade a spade. That's the problem with a lot of people in the community. They don't want to be held accountable to shit. Nothing. They don't want to be held accountable to anything. They're looking to place blame on everybody else but themselves. And nobody respects that. Nobody respects that type of behavior. Nobody respects that type of person that doesn't want to be held accountable to anything. But I want to hear what y'all have to say. Like, comment, subscribe down below. I'm out.